Welcome to Mombasa, a region that we definitely did not visit enough, but this weekend we are taking you to one of the best resorts around this place.
But for once, we're actually not going straight to the hotel.
Yes, welcome friends.
Tyson!
How are you?
Are you good, you?
I'm fine. Karibuni Mombasa.
Nice to see you again, my friend.
Yes, of course. Welcome. Feel at home. When you saw the place for the first time, like what? And then you say Tam. So it's like what Tam? The place is nice.
So we just arrived at the Lighthouse because they have some street food, but we are here for one very specific item.
So since the last time that we were in Mombasa, we had this sweet potato with lime and like chili sauce on it, and I have been dreaming of it, so we have to get it again.
I see you're loading up and you didn't even get the one thing you came for. What happened?
I know, it's still coming.
Thank you. What is it? What is
Then
it?
you will tell you.
That's coconut tree?
Yeah.
That's so good. Oh, really? Oh, it has. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm still young. I'm good. Yeah.
The sweet potato is everything that I remember it to be.
It's so good. I know it looks simple, but man, it's good. Thank you so much. Delicious as always.
Okay.
And then, woo, don't get hit by tuk-tuk. This area is called the Lighthouse, and daytime, nighttime, it's always a good time, especially if you're looking for some good street food.
Enjoy, guys.
Thank you.
Thumbs up. You keep going.
So just previously when we were at the Lighthouse, when we were getting the chips and the sweet potato, that was honestly my favorite. We had found that place from the last time we were in Mombasa with Travel for Purpose. We did a food/city tour with them. So we're gonna put that video down below because if you wanna go on a street city food tour with them, they're the perfect people to do that. So we did that last time. This time when we came back, we knew we had to work together again, and this time we're on a Dhow. So the wind has changed very, very fast. It is no longer calm and still. So we are turning around and those clouds are chasing us. So we're gonna enjoy the sun while it's here.
Normally actually go to like the Mombasa town where you can actually enjoy some views of the town from the boat. But sadly these clouds, they don't seem very nice. So, but we should still be fine for the sunset because the sun is pretty clear on this side.
And it's a sunset cruise, so that's the only thing that matters.
So we are on our way back to the marina, and to be honest, this is the luckiest Dhow evening I've ever had. At some point, when we decided not to go to Mombasa town and just go to the mangroves, we thought about turning around. The wind was so strong, the clouds were coming, but then we had a sunset after all.
We did. We had a great sunset.
That was beautiful. Such a good go.
The luckiest Dhow ride.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Pleasure.
Oh, you okay? Yes, sir.
Oh, and welcome to Mombasa. He's the new captain. He just arrived from Lamu 10 days ago. Welcome to WhiteSands. Thank you. Till next time.
Thumbs up.
Big thumbs up too.
We keep going.
Welcome to our room. So we actually have a suite called Wasini, and it's obviously much bigger than we thought because we didn't expect to get a suite. So over here we have a little coffee station with actual coffee pots. I didn't know doormans made a coffee machine. Can't wait to try that out.
You know now.
We have a seating table here with yes, the leftover of my chips because they better still be good tomorrow. They're the best things ever. And then in here, we have our bed, a king size bed with a TV. Keep coming through. Over here, a little lounge seating area. Actually, I just looked at that. This definitely extends so that if you have kids or somebody else sleeping here, I'm positive that extends to another bed. Then we have some fruits. Keep coming. Little wardrobe area with the biggest safe I've ever seen in a hotel room, to be honest. That's massive. And then we have robes and umbrellas and everything. And then we have the bathroom, a shower over here, double sink, and a tub. Perfect. So there's one more thing that we can't see right now, but we're gonna show you tomorrow morning.
Now that you've seen a quick tour of our room, it's time to go have supper. So this place, from my first impression, is a proper beach resort. The main restaurant that we just arrived at is like the buffet. It's kind of their main restaurant where most people go, and they have like nice water features all around. They have a live band, which is very rare. I don't think I've seen other hotels that have like live band at their resort, which I really appreciate. And they just brought up the soup, which is
Actually fantastic. With seafood chowder or like seafood soup, it's very easy to have the seafood overcooked, and this is just cooked to perfection.
So I've heard many things about Sarova WhiteSands within the last 4 years that we've been here in Kenya, but the one thing that I have heard over and over again is how good their food is. And yet, I don't know if it's good, but the variety of the buffet here is insane. Everything from like sushi to Indian food to true Kenyan food with the ugali, the chapatis, there's fish, there's a grill, there's ice cream bar, like it is mind-blowing.
And it is delicious. So every place that I see cheesecake, I have to try it because I'm still in search of that cheesecake. So I was like, hey, I'm just gonna take a bit. I cut into it. The texture looks fantastic. We're gonna wait on the taste, but we also got sticky toffee pudding and some chocolate ice cream.
Now, how's the cheesecake?
I was gonna try that.
No, you gotta try it. You've been talking about it since we arrived.
Texture is there. It's very close. It's still not the end all be all, but it's getting closer.
Time to go to bed after a delicious meal. I have to say, like, so far this is the best buffet I've ever had on the Kenyan coast. Like, everything and anything, 10 out of 10. And yeah, comfy bed, and we're gonna see you guys
In the morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Please, good morning. Thank you. Welcome.
So we have a beautiful breakfast, and we actually chose to eat it out on our balcony. Oh, we need to show you our massive balcony. So we're gonna sit here and enjoy this. We've got some eggs, bacon, sausage, toast, fruit, freshly made juice, which is fantastic, and even an orange martini. Ooh, that's nice. It's like fresh orange juice. No. Okay. That was fantastic. If you're getting a massage here, I highly recommend asking for grace.
Well, let me tell you, that was the best massage I ever had in my entire life. I've said that many times in the past, like massages are not necessarily my thing, but she was massaging with a purpose. Like she found all the knots. I'm like a little bit sore in a good way. Like,
I think
that
for
was
you
great.
too, you finally have had enough massages now that you know when you have a good massage.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, and Grace, man,
Big shout
the
out.
perfect amount of pressure without being like painful, but like felt so good.
They were both amazing.
So if you do come to the spa, there's 3 different bandas. You can have like a couples one, or there are some single ones too. But you get free access to the jacuzzi and little like spa quiet area after, which is
Very nice.
So before lunch, let's give you a quick tour around of Sarova WhiteSands. WhiteSands is a true resort here in Mombasa. They have over 300 rooms, they have so many activities to choose from, a kids club, multiple pools, a spa, and even a conference center. Coming into the main foyer area, you have reception behind me, you even have a gift shop, you have your buffets, you have a 24/7 restaurant, and even a kids club. And if you're staying in a suite, you even have an express private check-in right there. And then up on the second floor with the kids club that I already mentioned, there is a gym. There's even a great space up here with a pool table. There's a meeting room there, so with those little burners, I feel like that's where they can do their meals for meetings as well.
But we're not here for meetings, we're here for a good time.
So of course, there is a massive pool, there is the beach, there are water sports, beach bars, all that stuff, but you're gonna have to be patient because we're experiencing everything during our time here.
And of course, we'll bring you along, but first we're gonna go take a shower before our special lunch, and that you're not coming for it. The shower, that's enough.
So earlier when I said there's a 24/7 restaurant, this is actually here called Minazi. So we have a 3-course meal for lunch in the middle of a hot day, but that's okay. We're gonna enjoy some food at Minazi. Again, because I love Indian food, I got paneer masala with some chapati, and it smells so good.
And I got the pizza because it's my favorite. The pepperoni is so good.
This paneer, the flavor has the perfect amount of spice in it. It's so good.
Well, that was a delicious lunch, to say the least, and we didn't even have enough space for dessert. We'll do dessert tonight, maybe. But like,
so full.
Tracy decided to eat more paneer because it was too good and not have ice cream.
So good.
So we just arrived to the coolest place, if you ask me, around the resort. They have a very, very big pool with a cool slide. And I think you can go in it as an adult too. I'm kind of an adult, but also kind of a child, so it's fine. Found some stairs. I think I'm going in the right direction. There's Tracy there. I am a child. I'm really a child.
Give me that sunshine, sunshine. Give me them good times, good times. Nothing but good vibes.
How did you arrive so fast?
Nick, I was going down that slide like fairly slow and Tracy arrived like a freaking rocket. What happened? What happened?
I don't know. I just went.
Everyone has a way to carry, everyone has a soul, so let it shine. Don't worry about the clouds, 'cause when the skies come out, give me that sunshine, sunshine. Give me them good times, good times. Nothing but good vibes, good vibes. Give me that sunshine, sunshine. Bring on the summertime.
So apart from the slide in the pool area, well, let me tell you, they have a few different activities that you can do that are really fun. They have a little bar, and if you have kids, you have to stay in one of those rooms because you literally get out of your room and you're straight in the pool. As a kid, I would say that's like an 11 out of 10.
So we're gonna go get ready for tonight, but actually in the afternoon starting at 4, there's actually tea time here. One thing we really wanted to check out while we were here is Coco's Beach Bar, and now's the time.
So we ordered 2 gin fizz, 1 passion and 1 raspberry.
The raspberry syrup in it is so
That's
good.
nice.
Now that we've had our little sunset drinks at their beach bar, we are now at Lido, and this is kind of like their beachfront restaurant. I hear their seafood's really good, but I'm finally hungry. Let's eat supper. So I know the first night when I had cheesecake, I was like, not quite there. This one, to me, is spot on. That's good.
So our dinner was a solid 10 out of 10. It was delicious.
I would say the 2 stars were the lobster,
Yes.
for sure.
For sure.
And then it was the tuna tartare.
Yeah, my tuna tartare served like on a bed of fried rice.
Yeah.
Man, that was delicious. But that is basically their a la carte restaurant, so it's
Yeah.
kind of like outside of your package. It's an extra.
Yeah.
If you
Same
want
like
to
Minazi.
if you want to treat yourself, I highly recommend it because dining by the beach like that, the ambiance is solid with a guy
The
playing the
stars even came
saxophone.
out tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to like spend a little bit more money, the buffet. I mean, the buffet is solid. Otherwise, that was a perfect day here in Mombasa, and see you guys in the morning.
Good night.
Good morning. We slept so well. I mean, you put
Yeah.
Tracy and I in a comfy bed with AC,
We're
and
out.
our sleep goes like.
And to start the day today, to kind of help balance out the wine and everything yesterday, we're doing some morning yoga.
So morning yoga by the beach done. We get some pretty deep stretch that I'm sure were very needed.
She was good. I think after the massage yesterday, and then like I
Yeah.
had a heavy leg day on Friday, it just lined up perfectly. Like it was exactly what it needed.
Now, something that I actually received a few texts from you guys while posting stories on Instagram. You guys are saying like we cannot miss the Swahili breakfast, and that's exactly what we're gonna do right about now. I don't even know what it is.
Me
like,
either.
Samosas and mandazis and stuff.
I don't know. I don't know what considers a Swahili breakfast.
We'll see. I have a question. What is a Swahili breakfast?
Swahili. Then we are in the coastal area.
Yeah.
So this is basically their traditional food for breakfast.
So like mandazi and samosa.
we call them mahamri. Swahili it's mahamri. Samosas, kashata, viazi karai, mbaazi. You know,
Great.
those are the traditional breakfast Swahili.
Great.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you.
Yeah, so that is all about.
So for official first Swahili breakfast, we got some mahamri, I got a samosa, we've got some less Swahili items, like a little hard frittata. That looks very good. They're very good. And we got this massive dosa with some potato, and apparently it's spicy inside. I'm pretty excited about this. Okay, my first bite of dosa, and by the way, like, normally dosa are like Indian. Is that something that is shared between like Kenya and India? Let me know. That's great.
The flavor, even the smell is like yum.
Chicken samosa check. Very good. Apart from chapatis, I would say samosa is probably my second favorite thing here in Kenya. So Swahili breakfast was really good. They actually do this every single Sunday, but now we gotta go somewhere because we have some very, very, very tall friends that also need breakfast. Thank you. So welcome to Heller Park, a place that has a really cool backstories. From the 50s to the 70s, there was a mining company digging for limestone, and after that, well, what do you do with that massive hole? Well, they decided to give it back to nature, so they planted a forest, and now they do a bunch of wildlife conservation as well, and it's a place that you can just, you know, come and have a nice walk on a nice weekend day. And fun fact, we are actually 15 meters below main ground level, so pretty cool. We're gonna go do the giraffe feeding in a few minutes, but first, you have to look at this massive tortoise. Even though giraffes do not have watches, they know that their feeding time is 11 and 3 because right now it's at 10:59 and they're all coming and nobody's pushing them here.
Oh, they're just patiently waiting for their food to arrive.
So they have quite a few Nile crocodiles here, and two fun facts. First of all, crocodiles don't have tongues. You learned something today. And the second thing here, if you look, like they are different colors, but they're actually both the same species, and the color difference is caused by the temperature when they were still in the egg.
We're heading to see snakes. I don't feel very good about it.
Tracy has an insane fears of snake. Doesn't matter if they're on TV or behind a glass, she fears them all. You should check.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's pretty big.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not so sure I want to see it.
So this here is a black mamba. This is the most venomous and dangerous snake on the African continent. If you get a bite from that little guy, you have 20 minutes to get an antidote. Otherwise, you did it. Wendy, you did it too. You're scared too, so good job. So they also have an elephant orphanage, and they also have rescued animals that sadly cannot be reintegrated into the wild. They have 2 massive hippos there, and a quick story basically. One is from Lake Navasha, where a family was actually having it as a pet, and I bet that at some point it became too big and it had to be fostered here. But the other one has a very interesting and sad story, to be honest, but it's coming all the way from Germany, where it was used for many years as a show hippo for football games, and then at some point they basically put it on a cargo plane and sent it to Nairobi, and it ended up here, and now they're taking care of him. But this hippo is like over 50 years old, and hippos in the wild normally do not live over 40 to 45 years old, so there's that. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Yeah. It's actually pretty cool, and it is definitely way more than just giraffe feeding. So if you're in the area, check it out.
But don't miss the giraffe feeding because it's really cool. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome back.
Thank you, Wendy. Well, I'm gonna dare to say it. White Sand is the best beach resort on the Kenyan coast, I think.
I think so too. So this resort has something for everyone. If you're coming as a couple and want to do spa and relaxing and like chill in the room, great, come here. If you have a family and you want to put your kids in the kids club or go to the water slide, like great, you can do that too. If you want to come here and not be on the resort, then they have a ton of activities too. Yeah. Like literally have something for everyone. So because of that, and the food and the room, obviously.
The special mention, to be honest, guys, the food here, especially for a resort this side with like 500, 600, 700 people like on a busy day. So the fact that they can mass produce food at this quality level is very impressive.
I agree. So very quickly, back to Travel for Purpose when we went on the Dhow in the beginning of the video, and we did a food tour and stuff with them before. They're fantastic. If you want more authentic experiences, more off the beaten path, check them out, and a portion of your money goes directly back to the local communities as well.
So overall, Mombasa, it's a good time, but it's time for us to fly back to Nairobi, which is probably going to be rainy. I'm very sad about that. But until next time, see you guys
in the next one.